She has returned. It's her. It's Jane. Final Fantasy. It's Fox time, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. How's everyone doing? Hold on, my game audio is a bit lower right now. Okay, there we go. Now I can hear better. Hello nobody. Hello Godzilla Harris. Hello, Akai. Hello, Chief. How are we all doing? Are we all doing good? You better be. You better be now that I'm here. Did everyone have a good weekend? My weekend was full of leg pain. That's how my weekend was. Don't worry about it. So, I think I said it in the Discord, I don't remember if I did. But I have obtained the Final Fantasy XVI book. And I have been going crazy reading it. I haven't read everything in it yet. But that there's just so much information to absorb. I am very much looking forward to showing off that stuff on Thursday. Hello Tyrant, how's it going? I'm very much looking forward to all of that. Also, before I forget, I should let everyone know where we are. In case we have anyone new come in. Hello, Super Dave. Did I watch the first Final Fantasy movie? Listen, we don't talk about spirits within. I'm fine with talking about Advent Children. You know, the Final Fantasy VII movie. Perfectly fine with that. But I will not talk about spirits with him. Close enough text-to-speech. I refuse. You can't make me. I will not talk about that movie. I don't like it. I don't like it. And I won't talk about it. It's kind of a shame. That was their first attempt at making a Final Fantasy movie. And it technically isn't even a video game movie. Because technically, you're already talking about it now. Yeah, but shut up. Anyway, so it's not a video game movie. By technicality. But as we all know, video game movies have not historically done well. At least not until like, Detective Pikachu or something. I don't know. That's just what I hear. I have seen Detective Pikachu though and I actually enjoy it. It's not like a cinematic masterpiece, but not everything has to be. You just watched Welcome to Raccoon City. I am so sorry. I refuse to watch any Resident Evil adaptations. I refuse to watch anything. Even remotely trying to adapt Resident Evil. Although I could give it 7 minutes. Okay, speaking on my hatred for. Still like the CG movies. Gotta stick with what I said. Video game movies shouldn't be made. Yeah, I generally agree with that. I don't think video games need movies. Although if they do make video game movies, they better make it really good. I'm not sure if you guys would consider this really good, but I do enjoy the Sonic movies. I do think they are. Honestly. Probably the best video game movies. It's hard to describe why. But I guess the best way I could put it is they understand what Sonic is. Does that make sense? Also, I am small. Why am I smart today? There we go. I did lovely last week. Thank you. I'm not sure what I did that was lovely last week, but thank you. Yeah, the live-action Sonic movies. I actually really enjoy those too. We are not talking about Spirits Within. Again, Advent Children is fine. I recall there was a Dragon Quest movie that a lot of people didn't really like. I've never seen it myself. Dragon Quest to Your Story, is that what it's called? Oh, that is what it's called. Nobody. The Monster Hunter Story. Monster Hunter Story, the Monster Hunter movie I despise. I hate it. I hate it. Like, oh my god. I absolutely despise it. The Dungeons and Dragons movie. Okay, I like that. I think that one's fun, but it's kind of hard to screw up Dungeons and Dragons. But yeah, I despise the Monster Hunter movie. I hate everything about it. I think it's the director. I think the director really loves casting her because I think she's his wife. Okay. Text-to-speech, are you working? Yes, you are. The problem with the Monster Hunter movie is that it doesn't feel like Monster Hunter. Like Toby said, it's an ice guy. Now that would be fine if they did something interesting with it. But they decided to make all the monsters like these super bloodthirsty creatures that just want to kill everything. There's no nuance to it. There's no. Just doesn't feel like Monster Hunter. He's nothing like Monster Hunter should be. Close enough text-to-speech that the movie is a guy now. So, personally, if you were to ask me to make a Monster Hunter movie, I would say, okay, one of two things. Or actually one of three things. One that's kind of pointless. Just play the games. 2. I would make it an adaptation of Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate. Or 3. I would try to make an original story within the setting of Monster Hunter. Like, I don't know, the big woolly mammoth monster from Generations Ultimate. It's on a rampage and someone has to stop it. There you go, there's your story. And make the movie about like that journey. 2. You know, stop the big woolly mammoth and save the village. Or whatever it is. Or, you know, again. Adapt Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate. Because that alone is already probably the most exciting journey in the series. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson is the Palico. I wouldn't be against it if they can make it work. Like, if somehow they could make that work, I would be fine with it. I don't watch a lot of stuff he's in. But the stuff I have seen, he's very charismatic. So it could work. The Monster Hunter movie is farm honey to make health potions to fight the monster. Yep, that's the entire movie. Sums up the entire Monster Hunter experience. So, oh crap, I forgot. Thank you. Thank you, BB. She is here to watch all of us and judge our sins. Hello, Danielle. So, as a reminder, we are on Primal Lamia. Monster Hunter movie where it's about coming together as a society to protect each other and not just kill monsters. That is a good point. Like, part of Monster Hunter is coexisting with nature. It's not just about killing the big monsters and skinning them so you can get their armor. If they respected and understood the source material, the movies wouldn't be as bad. Exactly. Now mind you, I haven't seen the animated movie. So I don't know how that stacks up in comparison. Big bird. Look. Adam. Look at him, he's perfect. Alright, so last time. We were getting conscripted into being a member of the Scion. It's a 2-seater bird. Remembered I have teleportation tickets. I have these. I don't have to walk all the way there. Oh, it's a bird that can seat 2 people. It's actually pretty neat. Right before we do anything, we must unlock glamour. Yeah, I don't know why. People keep trying to adapt video games as movies, when they just don't care. Well, I mean, it's probably because of money, right? But to me, if you were to ask me to adapt the game series, I'm not really super fond of. We have unlocked glamours. This means we can become stylish. Although it's going to be a hot thing before I can actually make anything worthwhile, right? So if you were to ask me to adapt, let's say, just the random thing I can think of. That Fortnite. Let's say Fortnite. If you were to ask me to make a Fortnite movie, like me specifically, no. Also, where do I get orange juice? Where do I obtain orange juice? No, you won't give me any. There's a merchant. Yes. Do you have orange juice? Yes, you do. For 7 cents. I'm sorry, what is a corpse? What? What flower is a corpse? Ha. No, that's a sprout. That's a sapling. What are you talking about? 1, you got another quest for me. I need to be a disciple of the hand. Clearly that means monk. The next quest in the main chain. That's a meteor. That's the big thing that happened. Oh. Okay, never mind. Never mind, I understand now.
I take it you will help us.
But yeah, I would not adapt anything. I have no care for.
I knew you wouldn't let us down.
Because.
But come.
That's
I would
just.
introduce you to your friends in the Order. Tell me, does the
That's
name
just weird.
Charlian ring any bells? It used to be one of
This is
Eorzea's
weird and I
6
don't understand
city-states
people who are like
and
that.
was situated in the northwest of Aldenard. The Charlians were the keepers of wisdom both old and new. Their mastery over magic and ether was unsurpassed, and even the Garleans knew to fear them. Among their number, there were a noble few who devoted their lives to safeguarding the future of Eorzea. When the realm began its descent into chaos, and their countrymen fled for the motherland, they alone chose to remain here. These noble men and women were called the Archons. Those same brave souls stand before you now. The masked woman is Ida, and beside her is Popolimo. The two are charged with surveying the Twelveswood.
Hello there.
Welcome.
Okay, my turn to introduce someone. That there is Thancred.
He is our man here in Ul'dah, Jewel of the Desert.
Welcome to the team.
Are you sure his name isn't Handsome Stranger?
I never doubted that you'd come. If I may, the lovely maiden beside me is named Y'shtola.
This is
Linsa
Stankard.
Lominsa has the pleasure of being under her care.
His name is Stankard now.
Greetings. Last but not least is Urianger, who presides over all affairs within these halls. Pray seek him out whenever you have questions.
Dawn may banish even the darkest night. The words of a dear friend. I am glad of our meeting.
At the Battle of Carteneau, our leader was taken from us. But we did not stray from our purpose. We sought out Minfilia and others with her talent, and together established the Scions of the Seventh Dawn.
Along with the Archons, those blessed with the Echo play a pivotal role in our endeavor to forge
I'm
a
sorry.
brighter tomorrow for the realm.
It gets me every time how I tower
I
over
should
everyone.
also introduce you to Tataru, our clerk. She ensures that everything runs smoothly.
She also commits tax evasion.
Pleased to make your acquaintance.
In time,
Yeah,
I hope
you can
will
hear
come
it in
to
her
think of us
voice.
as family. But without further ado, I would assign you your first task. Urianger, have the documents arrived from the students of Baldessian?
Aye, my lady. They arrived but recently.
We have received a request for aid from the Immortal Flames. Thancred, would you do the honors?
It would be my pleasure. Some days ago, a crystal caravan registered to Amagina and Sons mineral concern was waylaid and divested of its cargo. But there is more. Within a bell of the robbery, several people were reported missing from the shantytown outside the city.
At a glance, one would assume the involvement of bandits, kidnappers, and coincidence. Such crimes are hardly uncommon, and the immortal flames deal with their like almost every day. However, this time we have reason to believe that a primal is involved.
Aye, the evidence left behind implicates the Emolja, who are
Some would
known
say a big
worshippers
lizard.
of Ifrit. If we then consider the objects that were taken, there
Hey,
is no
wait a
room
minute.
left for doubt. The
Clive
crimes were
Rossfield.
committed in the name of a primal.
That you may better understand the nature of our struggle with the primals, I would have you play the leading role in this investigation. You have my thanks.
I can't believe it.
If there is aught you
We're
wish
going
to
to fight
know,
Clive
I
Rossfield.
recommend you speak with Thancred. He is well versed in the affairs of Ulda.
Ever at your service, fair lady.
Why thank you, handsome stranger. So have you ever bought a dominant before? Oh my god, look at us. Look at us. He's so much shorter. Compared to me. I promise you guys, by the time we catch up in the story, there's gonna be a lot of broken necks. Isn't the EXP earring until level 80? Yes, I believe so. So until level 80. I only need one earring. Alright, we need to head to Camp Drabone. Could I just teleport there? Up, yeah. Saw a little guy. Hello. Hello, Danielle. I also significantly tower over you. Okay, I'm curious. How many people decide to be tall? Because so far, I don't see a lot of tall people. Okay, a Camp Drabone is over there. He made Danielle as tall as she can get. So kitty. The kitty people are always small. And it seems like the dragon people are always small. Reminder, this is your guy's doing. You desire that I should be tall. The female lizards are tiny. Okay, the fact that you separated them tells me the male ones are decently large. If I recall, our canonical height is like 7 feet tall. The male ones are units. Okay, there's someone who's decently tall. So other tall people do exist. I am unfortunately a tall person in a small world. They're probably the third tallest. Thank you guys told me the super muscly guys are the tallest race. Is there a point to doing quests in a party? I don't know. It's more fun that way. That's for sure. Welcome back. Whoa. What are you? Look at this guy. He's kind of silly looking. Hold on. You're a very silly boy. Majority of quests can be done in groups. There are some that force solo play. I think we've had a few of those, right? Okay, that's what nobody was talking about. Congratulations, we have obtained flowers. Wait, no, don't hurt him. No, no. Your greed sickens me. Had a bounty. Your greed sickens me. He was shaped like a friend. And you murdered him. You murdered him in cold blood. Hello. Nobody. I think what we can do. We don't necessarily have to party up for quests to do them together, right? Since it's all in the open world. Like we only need to party up for a dungeon's right. Yeah. So I wouldn't worry about that stuff until later. Okay, we are looking for Ungust. Hey, wait a minute, isn't that the guy with the bad haircut? Hey you. Hey you, can I slap him? Is there a slap? I can be furious. There it is slash. I'm slapping your hair right off. You are. You are so helpful, sir. Also, you should consider shaving your hair off. Okay, goodbye. Okay, I know that says devious derelict. But I thought it said delicious derelict. I was like, what? I think this just proves that I might be slightly dyslexic. I think everyone is just afraid of me. Because I'm so tall. Another tall person. That's 3 tall people in this short world. Once again, he is oh so helpful. I'm going to ignore that. Guy returned to homeworld for a moment. No worries. I expect it's probably gonna be a minute before we do. A dungeon, right? Because this is obviously gonna lead to a dungeon. What level do you unlock glamour? I think level 15. Because I already unlocked them. At the very least, you need to go to Vesper Bay. Hello, Marcus. I'm calling you now. You have goggles. Why do you have goggles? Go up here. Yep. Yeah, I don't think you can say any other video game. As you complete a quest where you bury someone. Wait, is that another tall person? No, it's a very I'm going to ignore that. Oh no, I thought he was the quest giver. Or quest giver, whatever the person I needed to talk to. Alright, so good news and bad news. Good news. Wait a minute. Isn't that the guy from the carriage? No, it kind of looks like him. But his chest is exposed. That automatically rules it out. The mysterious merchants are the best characters. In every video game, yes. You should replay Final Fantasy XIV. You should, and you should play it with us. I am totally not trying to coerce anyone. No. Coercion is the wrong word. Coercion. Coercion implies there's a physical aspect to it. That reminds me. Since we didn't really get to talk about it last week. Since the game was under maintenance and I decided to Monster Hunter instead. How many of you guys are looking forward to the expansion that's coming up? Oh, that's the wrong way. Oh, I need to go up there. I thought I had to go to the church. I'm very excited about the expansion. It's gonna be a long while before we actually get to it, as far as I know. You haven't played since the start of Dawn Trail. Honestly. Now from what I know. Now is a very good time to get back into the game. What's the new expansion coming out in January? And the Nintendo Switch 2 version is coming soon. In August. I'm personally looking forward to the Switch 2 version myself. If you get back into the game, you're making a new character. I think that's fair. I understand it's be probably all a long time. Until we can reach the current expansion. Or even the next one. And I thought about rushing through the game. But I ultimately decided, you know what? I'm just going to go at my own pace. I'm gonna go at my own pace. Not worry too much. And enjoy the ride. Also, if you do make a new character, well, just be tall. I'm stuck. I'm stuck in a small world as a tall. But yeah, I'm looking forward to the switch to version. Because honestly, I've just been really enjoying my Switch. You're going to make a Red Ranger OC. Okay, you know what? That is an exception. To the talls. Because we can always use more Power Rangers. I've been really enjoying my Switch too. And honestly, this might be the kind of game I would want to play. When? And like Sam visiting some family. And feel like playing this. It's either a lug, an entire PlayStation, or I download it on someone else's. Neither of those are ideal. But having it on my Switch, that is much more ideal. I know the Switch version. Anyway, I can just call an Uber. I know the Switch version has a separate subscription. But I'm not super worried about that. It's rather nice to have it on a portable device, I can imagine, yeah. Okay, that's as far as I need to go. Thank you. My only concern with the Switch to version, honestly, I'm kinda wondering how it would control. If that makes sense, or even if the controllers can withstand it. Where am I going? All the way over there. Because like, you're going to be holding down the triggers a lot for combat. And I kind of wonder if the Switch triggers are capable. Oh, how's it going, Pedro? At the same time, I did hear that the Switch to version uses the mouse controls that the Switch to has. I'm kind of curious to see how that would work since there's no keyboard attached to it. I haven't really used the mouse controls, because we don't really have a lot of games that utilize them. The only one I have that does would be Metroid Prime 4. And it did feel nice. Okay, you're just sending me to my death. That's fine. These guys aren't going to bother me, right? Yeah. You guys know not to mess with me. You guys know not to mess with it all. But yeah, those are my only real concerns with the switch to version. Which, to be fair, that might not even be a concern once the expansion comes out. They're just like completely reworking all of the jobs. From what I know, the expansion is going to be giving a new setting to all of the existing jobs, to where you basically have more buttons or less buttons. And from what I hear, they're aiming to make the maximum amount of buttons around 16. So that kind of makes me wonder, wait, she's down there. That kind of makes me wonder if what I mentioned before is even gonna be an issue. I can't believe it. We have a poser. Okay, the image here tells me that this is going to be plot important. Did someone call for a poser? Well, we're trying to find a poser. I know we have to wait for more information on the expansion. In July, I think. Which is 3 months away. There's not much really happening lately that'll make me like not think about it. Have to wear something. I need to wear tunics and slops. Oh no. Right. Yeah, there we go. Ignore that I do not have shoes. No, wait, yes I do. Okay, rude. Why are people so rude here? Okay, why is everyone so rude? This is uncalled for. Oh, someone's up there. Hey Sankard, you could be helping me. Just saying. I don't know, maybe he's too handsome. Maybe he's just too handsome to be considered. Whore. I said poor. I also love how no one questions my gauntlets and my sword and shield. They're just like, ah, you're a poor person as well. Yes, I know what I said. Listen text to speech. Screws up very often. Way more often than I like. Yeah, full plate gauntlets. Not a single question. None of them are like. Huh. You know, there's something odd about that. Bevel in fantasy. Close enough text to speech. Oh, now you decide to help, huh? Sir, have you not noticed my full-plated arms? Wait a minute, that's bad haircut. That's him. You can tell from his face. Yup, it's him. I have worries like that too. But then I remember. I don't copy-paste that sort of stuff. So it's basically impossible to happen. But no, I do understand that sort of worry. Suddenly I'm reminded of use type without looking. Yeah, that's a little bit of a bad habit. I'm reminded of memes. I don't remember how long ago this was. But I remember a lot of people would commission some guy to do it was this person needs your help in order to stop whatever. And to do this, they need your credit card number. Hello, nightlife. He found out there's mods for Final Fantasy X. For one, I know there's a skip cutscene mod. Which I wish that was a real fortune. Real fortune. Real feature. That was hilarious. I remember there was one for Kingdom Hearts. You have to help Sora stop the darkness. And to do so, he needs your credit card number. Oh, look at that. Fry returned to the Waking Sands. No problem. There is one for Call of Duty Zombies. There was one for everything. You can speed up the text bubbles in Final Fantasy X. I mean, there's technically not really text bubbles, but it is annoying. For example during the final boss. How we had to go through the same cutscene over and over and over and over. That was really annoying. We have to meet a goblin. He's right over there. That was also in the original PlayStation 2 version. Wish they did the Kingdom Hearts remastered decision and make a skip button in the remasters. Yeah, I kind of wish so too. Don't get me wrong, I love the story of Final Fantasy X. I love the cutscenes. For as janky as they can be. But again with like the final boss. How we had to go through that scene. Several times it. It reminds me of when I played the original Kingdom Hearts 1. You were not able to skip cutscenes. And I think anyone who has played Kingdom Hearts 1 knows of that one boss fight. You know, the one. And having to sit through the same monologue again. And again. And again. It really gets on your nerves. It especially got on my nerves. Because, oh my god. It kind of felt like the game was taunting me at that point. I know it isn't, but it really felt like it. Yeah, that's why. That's why there should be skip buttons. Look at him. He is way cuter than the goblins in 16. He's shaped like a friend. Look at him. He has a little backpack too. He saw the goblins in 16 recently and you are like, oh man, these are way uglier. Yeah. They are not very pretty. But interestingly, they are civilized. It's also fun that Final Fantasy VII things are in games outside of Final Fantasy VII. From what I understand, these are purely stat boosting items. You want to say they look the same in 14? Do we ever see them without their masks? Also, the goblins in 16 have 4 ears. Which is really interesting. Okay, so to learn how to use materia, we got to talk to this guy. I misread his name as Sweaty Brothers. Oh yes, Sweaty Brothers, my student. Material extraction. I'll do that some other time. Now, Ray returned to the Waking Sands. Oh, hello. What do you need? Was this an extra dungeon? Would I want to do this now or later? I would assume later until I reached that point in the story. You can accept it and do it later. That'll personally bother me. So I'll do it after this major stretch. Okay, from what I understand, materia is more of an endgame thing, right? So it's not really something I should concern myself with at the moment. It is okay. Oh. Blizzard. The lizard spotted. Savage raids is where it's important and that's it. Gotcha. But what if I like funny big number? Spicy salamander. Oh yeah, that reminds me, earlier today I found out that text-to-speech can actually pronounce ifrit. I just have to pronounce it the exact way they pronounce it in this game and Final Fantasy XVI. So the entire time, I was calling him Big Dinosaur for nothing. You're going to queue for PvP? Gotcha. Is a real mythological creature. You know what? I don't know anything about the actual myth. Powerful type of demon. Associated with the underworld and identified with the spirits of the dead. If you squint and twist your head, it's kind of almost the same. You know, if you look at it upside down while hanging upside down from the highway, traffic lights, it's exactly the same. Should Ranger be pugilist or marauder? I think Marauder is a tank. But that's the beauty of Final Fantasy XIV. You can be both. Alright, we're going to the Invisible City. It's a city. That doesn't actually exist. How do we know if a city is actually there if it's invisible? Food for thought. That reminds me, I do have Archer. And I probably should be leveling up Archer. Speaking on the expansion. Because they showed off how Bard is going to work. I am very much looking forward to the new version of Bard. It looks incredibly interesting. Part of it is because it has a dodge button. And for my funny action-brained addled mind. Those are words that I strung together. For my funny brain that is so used to action games. That sounds amazing to me. I'm not sure I want to get involved with whatever's happening here. So I'll just be on my way. That is a whole lot of not my problem. He's the little dude from before. I'll look at him. He's got a big nose. He's got a big sniffer. What do you think he's sniffing for? You, however, are considerably less cute. Look at him. Look at him. Demon creature even. Of course, zombies. Always gotta have those. Alright, you. I've had enough of your haircut. Look at them. His hair sickens me. Can't you guys really should have expected the backup? You probably also should have expected that. Yes, like with your barber. I'm sorry, I'm going to insult him every chance I get. Wow, you guys are really bad at your job. The big lizards, not the soldiers. Oh my god. Why is there like 50 of you? Shut up, bad haircut man, you're not even helping. Oh no. No, he made me sleepy. Other months are kind of just 4K 8K texture mods. What if there's like a mod that gives the man a baseball bat? That would be a fun one. The Bowl of Embers. Oh, there it is. Does anyone want to join for this? Oh, I see. Nobody's here. Nobody. Would you like to join for, slapping a big salamander? I'll take that as a yes. It'll be a couple of minutes and you'll be able to. Alright, I think we can wait. Out of curiosity. It's basically clothing and color retextures. Nothing really interesting from the sounds of it. Okay, everyone can take their time. Is there anything Final Fantasy X related? In this game. I'm talking like outfits or even blitzball. There were a couple of rebalance mods, but I need a baseball bat. You can get Yuna's outfit from the shop. I am ever so slightly tempted. The paid shop. Yeah, I know what you mean, don't worry. Again, I am ever so slightly tempted. $10 or so. Can I? I think I can check. On my browser, right. Additional services. Let's see. Optional items. Wait, can I get Clive's outfit? Is that available? How do I sort? Oh well, these tags are terrible. You think that one is male only? No, don't tell me it's male only. I just want to filter out. Okay, these filters are terrible. It's been a while since you were there. I want the Clive outfit. Where's the Clive outfit? There's a blowing bubbles emote. I'm not seeing his outfit anywhere. That's disappointing. Oh well. Maybe they'll add it in later. Everyone's ready. Where is my friends? Where are my friends? Friends to me. Chief, you are Serena, right? Yes, you are okay. Going to have to get used to everyone's in-game names. Okay, so. Should we just go in with like whatever party? Or. Because I think we need 1 healer and 2 DPS. Is there a way to— oh, no, that's what we got, okay. Is everyone ready? Oh, he's kind of spindly. Do we know this guy? There's something familiar about him. Hey, stupid haircut. How's it going? Ah, yes, the flames of mind control. It's because I'm the main character. I have the powers of main character. And being a one-man band. Someone's angry. He's an angry boy. I see something spawned in. I'm so sorry. I probably shouldn't have brought him over there. We did it. We beat Clive. Final Fantasy. In 4 efforts. We get a nice rock. We got to share the rock. Hey, where were you this entire time? Welcome back, Akai. You missed the fight with Clive Rossfield. How could you? Your internet is messing up, yeah. I understand that. I didn't find his clothes. It's him. It's the Power Rangers. It's a judge. Kind of does look like the judges from Final Fantasy XII. But yeah, I didn't find Clive's outfit. Thank you everyone. It was a team effort that we defeated Clive, Final Fantasy. She's in the love. Probably. Probably the main guy Gaius, right? So where's the stupid guy? I don't see him anywhere. Actually, no, really. And never really gets explained properly. I see. Oh, would you look at that, pray return to the waking sands. It's probably going to be a minute before the next queue. If we want to do that extra dungeon. The one that's over there. We could do that. Gaius basically adopted her. Does that necessarily change anything? Listen. Some people are weird. From romantic to platonic. Oh, is it? Is it more like she really loves him as a dad? Is she going to get crazy on us? That's still technically in love, yeah. Do you guys want to do that bonus dungeon that's right outside? Or should we save that for another time? You love Blonde's outfit. Nightlife. Do you have a type? I notice you. I notice you typically point out blondes. I'm calling you out. I'm calling you out live on youtube.com. You just notice blondes more. Okay. I can't really argue with that, to be honest. Because of my mom's own hair color. I notice people with her hair color more. It's an error that gets memed a lot. Or, you know, it could just be the Red Ranger misreading things. It's true, she does have the drip. Can we get that outfit? Also, I don't even fit into frame. Oh. Tall woman can just pick him up and toss him. At the very least, he was willing to be honest with us. Head empty, only strength. We got to have a Drakengard moment. Are we going to have a Drakengard moment where he trades something to have power and it ends up corrupting him? We'll do that later. For now I want to do that extra dungeon. Couldn't tell me. You guys even know what I'm talking about. I would expect only like 0 of you have at least like read about Drakengard. What class am I again? I am a gladiator which becomes paladin from what I recall. Okay, so basically the plot of this is, hey, you want to get cooler. One level away from that. From becoming a paladin. Oh yeah, I'm level 29. I didn't even notice. Yes, that is the predecessor to Nier and it is wild. I never got to play it myself. And I would like to someday. And I am aware that it is very grindy. And only like half of the dungeon is fun. Half of the dungeon, half of the game. Where's the quest for the dungeon? It's right outside the Waking Sands. It's the Iron Heart person. Can't miss them. Half of the game. It was sort of like copying. What do you call it? Dynasty Warriors. While the other half of the game was Ace Combat. Except dragons, which is actually really cool. I would rather play it myself. I don't typically like oh, I'm level 30 now. Out typically like experiencing things vicariously. I'm not seeing Drakengard 4, PlayStation 5 or anything. Oh, that's what you meant? Yeah, go ahead. I'm much more fine with that. Alright, I was just going to wait for nobody to unlock the dungeon and then we'll go for it. I just realized. Before every expansion, they do a trailer showing off all the jobs, right? What are they going to do for the upcoming expansion? Since you know there's going to be 2 modes for, like the majority of the jobs. The expansion isn't until January, I know that. But I'm saying, alright, let's go. So I should let all of you know. I have been learning. In my free time. I have something of an idea. Of how I'm supposed to go about things. And I want to see if I could put what I learned into practice. So what I learned is that apparently I need to be pulling enemies. What is called wall to wall. And apparently supposed to take 2 or 3 groups at most. That is the arcane knowledge I have picked up. Now you might be wondering, isn't that a little dangerous? Apparently yes. But it speeds up the dungeons somehow. Also learned what that means. That means a big attack that will kill me. Easy. Hold on. Ah, crap. Was going to say wait for nobody. That I feel like we should touch. Maybe it's PlayStation 4 only. It might be like the weird subscription thing. Play Station Now or whatever. Oh, hello. Who summoned the python? There are so many enemies here. You know for a fact you recognize the name. I know Drakengard 3 was on the PlayStation 3. Hey. That's what it was. Mean the lizard. Hello. What classes do we currently have? I believe Light Mage, Dragoon, and Archer. Okay, can't do anything about that. I said white mage. Oh, text-to-speech. I swear text-to-speech. You sicken me. That means get away. Yeah, it'll work. Yeah, I'll take those. Why not? I hope you guys know that I'm probably going to sell a lot of these. So I don't think I need any armor upgrades for a long time, right? Green DPS. Yeah, of course. We all know that's what White Mage actually is. Actually isn't technically every glass at DPS? What the heck is that? Isn't there what? Excuse me. I think that's everything here, right? No, you're supposed to sell them for like a different currency, right? It's a mean boy. He's very silly looking. Look at him. Well, hello. I highly support that decision. Nightlife. Purely not because I want to play with more of you guys. That's totally not the case. From what I know. There is content that requires more than 4 people, right? You're convinced. Excellent. Another one joins us. I mean, welcome aboard. I should probably be paying attention to the fight. Raids. Okay, yeah. Real trials need 8 people. Reason a real reborn has 3 fake trials. I'm guessing fake means like story specific. I know it's like $100. So make it that way you will. I have a job quest. So I think I have to drop out of the party for now. Since I typically have to do those by myself, right? Why is it $99? I don't know. I really don't know. Oh God, there are a lot of people here. Okay, Gladiators Guild. It's just Ifrit, Titan, and Garuda. Interesting. We'll get all those sprouts. I did hear there's a lot of people that are joining the game for the first time recently. Look at all that armor. You're now in the limbs. Welcome. Welcome to the game. They locked up Crystal again. Is that one of the data centers? What was I going to say? Right. What is the typical party format? Oh yeah, the well-heeled youth. I forgot about you. You could take me to the... What was it called? The gold saucer. I want to check that place out today. Oh, are you heading out? Are you heading out? Nobody. Okay, just remember to stay foxy. Or else. Dungeons are 4 players, trials and raids are 8 players. Alliance raids are 24 people. Okay. So normal content. Like dungeons, it's 1 tank, 1 heal or 2 DPS. But in raids it's double that. And then alliance raids. It's a bit different. If I'm understanding that correctly. She's coming back for the fridge. Okay. Well. Just putting this out there. Where am I supposed to be going? Over here. I haven't been over there before. Just putting this out there. I don't want you guys to feel like you have to play any specific role. Because like, part of this game, part of its appeal is the ability to play as every class, right? So I don't want you guys to feel like you have to play one specific thing. I'm just putting that out there right now. We got our role play somehow. Okay, fair. Fair enough. Like I'm just saying for like these streams. You guys don't have to force yourselves to be anything. You guys can just be whatever you want. We already have the knight, the priest, and the hunter. I take it I'm the nice. Text-to-speech please. I'm the knight. Chief is the priest. And I'm guessing nobody is the hunter. But wait, was that make Danielle? Oh, hi. Oh god, I wasn't paying attention to where I was going. Listen, I don't want any issues with you. Oh god, I'm stuck. He thought she was the hunter. Maybe I'm just foolish. There's also a teleport. I think Danielle was playing as Dragoon. Well, this is a pretty place. Okay, so I need to be going over here. Saw bow and arrow in her hands. No, 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 no. That was nobody. Nobody was the one using the bow and arrow. Which also becomes barred. Oh, hello Red, how's it going? Alright, since we're trying to assign everyone the things. No idea, the entrance is over there, isn't it? Puppy where? Where puppy? Where is puppy? So how do we get in this place? No, that's a kitty. That's like cutie. Look at her. That's not a puppy. Hey, Drew, how's it going? Was I saying 4? Right. So, if we're all just going to assign ourselves different classes. I do know Dark Knight is in the game. And I very much want to play as Dark Knight. Is this because of Big Sword? How are we doing? We're doing all right. I'm in the house like carpet. You've now woken up at 4 a.m. That is very early. Oh, hello. Big sword. That's what I want. I want big sword. Did someone say best tank? That's me. That's what I want to be. I'm bland paladin first though because I love sword and shield too. But I also love big sword. There's a guy sitting over there. I am taking a lot of damage. There's a guy sitting over there. Chain's not moving. Oh god, I am almost dead. Help. 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 I don't have any healing. Oh God. Thank you. I just need this. Are you kidding me? Leave me alone. Oh my God. Just let me get my quest item. Summoner sounds sick. From what I know. Summoner is the easiest job to pick up and play. Oh, come on. Okay. Why? You're looking at it because it said it was updated. Doesn't it say that like? Whenever a job gets some kind of change. In the UMN patch notes. Because I did look over the patch notes the other day. Saw that warrior got a buff. Aladdin got nothing. Okay, now if I could please get my thing. They hate me. They hate me specifically. Why? Paladin is too strong. Well, I'm not at endgame right now, so I can't really comment on that. Anyway, so back to assigning roles. Since we're apparently doing that. I know I want to be going as Dark Knight. Akai wants to go as Marauder. Which I think becomes Warrior, right? Serena, you are forever the White Mage. Since we're apparently assigning roles. Nobody is the archer or bard later on. Stuck as a healer. I am so sorry. Danielle is the Dragoon. And Nightlife is the Summoner. Or Black Mage, whatever you want to do. I think we're missing one DPS. And one healer. There actually is a gun job. Kind of. Where is it? Machinist. This is the gun. And also like gadgets and our robots. Oh yeah, Gunbreaker is also here and it has a gun blade. But if you want just like literal, it would be Machinist. Beastmaster. That's new. Okay, we need to go to Easter. To be honest, I would kind of want to learn one job from every category. That way I could be flexible, you know. I don't have to stick with one category and that category only. That's how you get stuck as a healer. Okay, I will pick one job in every category aside from healer. Solid Snake. I feel like Solid Snake would be either machinist or ninja, right? That's how 12-year-old me viewed summoners in the Final Fantasy X. I think. In this game just summons all the time. Okay. See you later, Dave. You summoned the dragon that destroyed the world. You'll opt to do a duo of magic DPS and magic healer. Large man. Oh yeah, red mage would have healing, wouldn't it? Because red mage is about mixing black and white magic. At least in other games. Also red mage can use swords and that is pretty cool. At least in Final Fantasy I. You know, absolutely be making a new character. Seems like almost everyone's making new characters. Oh, there are a lot of guys. Yeah, Red Mage. Has historically in the Final Fantasy games. Then oh god, I am getting destroyed. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have done that. How about this hop? Now your damage is terrible. I'm dead. I'm very dead. I'm very dead. I am very dead. I am somehow not dead. I'm dead. Okay. I shouldn't have done that. I should take everyone out. One enemy at a time. They named me up on the bridge. What do you think I'm going? I'm also trying to not die. They need you up on the bridge. I need to live. That's what I need. Where are the mages coming from? Why did they just fall from the sky? Okay, that guy is healing him. Not really liking the sound of Red Mage. I mean fair. Deal with the mage. Where is the mage? I don't see any mages. Oh, hello. Oh, that guy. He was genuinely too small for me to see. Oh, I am dying. I am dying. I am dying and it is not fun. That might change with the expansion. For what I know, they're trying to make the jobs more unique amongst each other. In the expansion. Well, have you, sir, considered that you are stinky? Okay, bye. Well, that's not my problem. I think it's sort of implied she had feelings for him, but I don't know what the hell. I'm going to ignore that. I think it's implied that they had feelings, but nothing really came from it. Like I said. How is this the land, you paladin? Good question. I am not entirely sure. I forgot that was our voice. I'm going to get proper legs. What am I wearing? No, that is ugly. That is extremely ugly. I hate that. Well, I guess this is what I'm wearing now. There's more. I don't see anything from the locking paladin, so... Yes, I have to do story progress right. Wait, I can glamour. I just remembered that. I can glamour now. I don't have to look stupid. Okay. How do I? Okay, I have to add things. Oh, I have to restore its durability first. You need to complete self-management to get the paladin quest. Gotcha. Actually, and I kind of want to meet up with you guys. Before we start wrapping things up. I think Akai said. They are in Limsa. Where's the repair guy? Should we all add to Limsa meet up there? Okay, everything has been repaired. Okay, I see. I don't need to store the gauntlets right now. Do need to store is those. And then outfit glamour ready item. What does that mean? Okay, whatever that means. Found Yuna's outfit. Claimer plates allow players to instantly equip an entire set of glamour without expending prisms. Okay. So that's what I typically want to go for, yeah. There we go. Now I look great again. Links are only accessible on the Discord, so go ahead and put it there. Alright, the glamour that you guys gave me the other day. Where's the shield? There it is. Also have the Carnage sword. And the Iron Lantern shield. Matting those because I like how they look. Oh, now look at us. Now we're looking good. Once again, thank you to Dave for giving me that. Oh, there is her outfit. Actually looks really good in this game. Oh, you can change the colors too. You're going to confuse so many people with that. Well, all the more reason to do it. Alright, where are we meeting up, everyone? Think. Well, they do have the drip. They have Minfilia's drip. It's just you alive in the game. Well, you don't know that. Other people can be alive. It doesn't just have to be you. Yeah, I saw you posted in the, Discord. Are those sunglasses? Those are sunglasses. You know, I kind of want to look around. And get ideas. For our eventual outfit. Hello. Wait. That axe is adorable. This is my world, and you all live in it. Okay, calm down. What the? We see that one before. God, that there are just so many people here. Is that a sci-fi helmet? It's kind of silly. Solid Snake, is that you? He's got the bandana and everything. Welcome to Dawn Trail. Okay, I see. So many. Cool outfits. And then I don't know where you have that guy. Not judging anything, it's just very funny. You also have just straight up jackets. Hey, that's the armor of the... Of the dragoon, the Stinky. Gun. Gun. Sword. Oh, never mind. Okay, some people just straight up wear bikinis. To be fair, that's not exclusive to this game. Cause that guy's shirtless. It's really fun to see all the different outfits everyone comes up with. I still haven't really figured out what I want for our character. If it were completely up to me, it would just be armor. Just full armor all the time. There's a wedding outfit that's free. Could you imagine going to fight God or something? And you're wearing a wedding outfit. So much neat stuff. There really is. I can imagine there's like so much equipment in this game, that's kind of hard to choose what parts you want to use. Is that Dante? That kind of looks like Dante, doesn't it? It's like Dante with an eye patch. It's him. It's Devil May Cry. Kind of want to do a Dante glamour now. Oh, there's even more people over here. Set an umbrella. I kind of want that. That's just modern clothing. That is Aerith. That's her jacket and her skirt. That's the wedding outfit. That one. Is the skirt from the wedding outfit. What is going on here? Why are these fish around? I keep seeing the fish. There's a dragon girl in the white dress. Right there. I'm trying my best, there's so many people here. Glasses. That was it. That's a kitty. That is a nice outfit though. Cowboy. Cowboy outfit. I love that. Oh God, I didn't even notice how much time passed. Alright, I'm going to return to Vesper Bay. And then we'll end things there. Or not. Vesper Bay Horizon. Because Vesper Bay doesn't give me the logout bonus. Thank you all for joining me today. That was one of your first glamorous. You know what? You did really good. Thank you all for joining me today. There won't be any stream tomorrow, but on Wednesday, we will. Be continuing metaphor. Oh no, that is the wrong music. Hold on. Hold on, I can make this easier on myself. Maybe. Oh my god, where's my music? There it is. Okay, there we go. So Wednesday, we're going to be continuing metaphor. Thursday is going to be a bit special. Because we are playing Final Fantasy XVI on Thursday. But I am also going to read from the Final Fantasy XVI book. Not all of it. But if like any questions pop up about like anything that's happening, I absolutely will read from the book. That said, once again, thank you all for joining me today. Stay foxy, everybody. Alright, goodbye. Goodbye everyone. I'll see you all on Wednesday.